This is Simon, the mayor of Brickenham. Simon and I would like to take you on a journey where we transform this unfinished attic space into a large-scale Lego city. My Lego journey began in 1980, when I received set 560, the townhouse with two minifigures, whom I named Simon and Mary. Now, why I called them Simon and Mary is lost to history, but Simon became the first mayor of my first Lego city, the unexcitingly named Legoland. New sets soon joined the townhouse in Legoland. Police headquarters, gas station, Main Street, Public Works Center, Engine Company Number 9, Universal Building Set 733, Auto Repair Shop, Paramedic Unit, and the 1982 Townhouse set. Through the course of the 80s, Legoland grew with new sets and new layouts in a new house. The last set I purchased was 6399, the airport shuttle in 1990. And then Simon and Mary were thrown in a bag with all the other citizens of Legoland and packed away. Thus began my dark ages. For the next 30 years, I built an education, a career, a house, but no Lego. But even when designing and building a new house in 2009, I had plans to return to my childhood hobby. A future Lego room was planned, but not built. Then in 2022, I decided the time was right. I started watching YouTube videos about Lego, learning new techniques, and designing my own MOCs in studio. And over the next 2 years, I built a hotel, a bank, a corner building, and a museum. But I still needed a Lego room and a city to place those MOCs in. So in 2024, I set out to make the future Lego room a present reality. Only now, I decided to move the Lego room into a much larger space. The new space would have a separate studio for building MOCs and storing parts, while the Lego room would have about 615 square feet of display space, roughly 57 meters squared. Here you can see the pre-construction unfinished studio space on the north side of the room. Drywall would cover up the current entrance, while two new doors had to be cut directly into the room. Here you can get a better sense of the height of the ceilings and the size of the space. The two windows would also be covered with motorized shades to protect the Lego from harmful UV light damage. And so construction began in 2024. Construction went smoothly and took about 3 months to complete. The floors were covered in dark brown luxury vinyl planking, and electrical outlets were placed in the floor to allow for future lighting of the city. I had speakers installed in the ceilings, and the motorized shades can be controlled by app. While the slanted dormer roofline in the studio makes the room feel smaller, it should provide an excellent build and parts storage space. Now, back to planning the layout itself. I wanted to start with a few basic principles in building this Lego city. For starters, the city will have only my own creations. Well, with some exceptions, which we'll get into in a minute. While I do buy and build official Lego sets, I want Brickenham to be almost entirely custom. That means no Lego modular buildings and no rebrickable modular buildings. However, I will make some exceptions, especially for vehicles such as the city bus from set 60335. But the buildings will all be custom creations. And I will still lean heavily on the techniques used by official and unofficial Lego designers, because there are so many out there who are far more skilled and creative than I can ever hope to be. In addition to sticking with original mocks, all buildings in Brickenham will be fully modular and mills-plated. I also plan on doing full interiors and lighting as well, although this will be a work in progress over time. And finally, all vehicles will be 6 wide. I had thought about doing 8 wide, but I feel like the scale would just be too big and the roads would dominate the city layout. I also needed to plan a table layout to display the city. The table dimensions will be 22.5 standard base plates by 19 standard base plates, giving ample room to move around the entire perimeter. The 7 by 4 foot niche on the left side of the room will also provide a bonus area to extend the layout. The tables themselves will be 30 inches high, and I plan on making them modular so that I'll be able to move them around to reach the interior parts of the layout. This will help not only for Lego construction, but also for filming the city in closer detail. And with all the planning and construction complete, Simon and I can now actually begin to build the city. So if you'd like to join us on our Lego journey, please like, subscribe, and click here for the next episode.